We have killed one target. But we have acquired poison this time.
So, with that poison in hand, how would you like
Figuratively, not literally.
to? In hand with proper safety precautions.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Well, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll go to the information broker and ask if they know anything about Nooner Boulder Fury. They have any idea where she lives or if the protective custody is at her home or possibly in another location.
Yeah, so you go in and talk to them, and they have been tracking guard reports, and they do know that she is in protective custody in a small guard outpost.
Do they know the exact location of the guard, of which guard outpost it is?
They know it's one of two. It's in a certain district within town. Um, but they're not sure which of those two it is.
I'll go report back to the group. So, it looks like Nooner Boulder Fury is in one of two guard outposts, but they're not sure which. We'll have to go check them out to figure out where she is.
Okay.
That was the best we could get?
That was the best they offered.
Well,
So
damn.
either they're slacking or they've done a very good job of hiding her.
Well, they're probably doing their due diligence and keeping her under wraps and not being completely above board with anybody else.
The way I see it, if we go check out one, we confirm whether she's there or not. That'll confirm which one she's in.
True, but it may mean that we run into risks and danger while we're looking at this one particular spot.
As is custom with the jobs.
Well, I personally like to try to minimize those risks.
How do you reckon we figure out where she is while minimizing the risk?
That's a good question. Perhaps if we were to observe both locations, we
What are
could
you
then
hoping to
see.
find by observing both over just a lot of observation on one?
Well, if there's minimal activity at one, say nobody's coming and going for several days, or even just a day. At the other place, you have somebody stopping by, say, 2 or 3 times with food. Then we would be able to surmise where people are actively at versus what is just a simple decoy where there's nobody at.
Who's to say that this decoy isn't just a regular guard outpost, though, feeding the guards while off duty or even on a break?
True. It is also a risk. Although I feel that if they're going to be feeding, say, a small outpost, they would probably have more people there than they would protecting a witness. There's
I would
only so many
almost
guards to go around, and so they can't really afford to have an entire outpost covering one person.
I would almost just presume that the outpost with the witness is acting the exact same as the other outpost to avoid any suspicion. There's already going to be guards coming and going from the outpost. Maybe you have
Hmm.
an extra couple of guards to also stay there for specific protection, but other than that, it'll function the same as any other outpost.
I feel that you're giving our dear guards in this town far too much credit.
Well, it's better than not giving them enough credit and then being caught off guard.
True, true. But still, I would recommend that we check one outpost and just kind of keep an eye on it for a day at least before we go bumbling in. Now, of course, if we happen to see a perfect entry opportunity, well, I mean, who am I to pass that up?
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
Go stake out one for a day. If we don't find anything concrete, we can go to the other one tomorrow. See
Agreed.
if one of them finds something. If not, then I'll go have to split up after that, as time will start ticking.
Fair and reasonable.
All right, I don't know which one we're gonna go to first. I don't know the difference between the two.
I
Um,
would say roll a die.
Yeah. Outpost 1 or Outpost 2?
Outpost one
Looks
it
like
is.
Outpost One it is. I said roll a die, not flip a coin. God damn it!
It's close enough.
What is it? A two-sided die, but a coin.
Let's say, if you can find a two-sided die that's not coin-shaped, feel free.
This sounds like a physics problem.
Well, I mean, technically, you can roll 100-sided die and use odds for one and evens for two.
That's true. That would have been more exciting. But I've already
Mhm.
flipped the coin.
But that's also not a two-sided dice. It's still 100-sided. You're just reducing the range of numbers on.
All numbers are ultimately two numbers. Do you not know binary?
Yeah, when you break it down far enough.
I mean, it may be a very large number of two numbers, but it's still two numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like outpost numero uno is going to be the lucky duck.
Okay. And what time of day do you plan on heading over to Outpost?
Might as well do it in the early part of the day to start if we're just gonna look outside.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to spend an entire day looking at it, I'd say we start off in the morning and rotate shifts and give it a full 24-hour, unless one of us sees, like I said, a golden opportunity to be able to slip in undetected.
Or if something sticks out implying that there is somebody being held up in there.
Exactly.
In which case we can investigate further to ensure it's the right person. They're not holding up multiple people, but yeah, right now it's more just looking for any signs that there's somebody being protected in there specifically.
Okay. So you guys head over to guard outpost number 1. Who's going to take first shift watching?
I'll do first shift.
Sounds good. I'll take evening shift. Dark vision and all that being a benefit.
I think we all have dark vision, don't we?
Yeah, I believe so.
Like I do. Like,
Yeah, I do.
I don't know. I don't know if Sim Yellow has it or not. I think us three. I
So,
know us three do here do.
so not really that big of an advantage then.
Yeah. It's an advantage having it, but we all have that advantage.
Perhaps just being a tiefling in the middle of the night might be a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, you all have dark vision, so no one has any benefit over anyone else there, but that's okay. Alright, so you guys head over to one of the squares on the other side of town.
Well, shit. Sounds like somebody just got on.
Yo.
Hey,
Hey,
just
what's
in
up?
time.
Like, seriously, just in time. We just started.
Oh, well, how about that? What's the deal? Long time no see, y'all. How's everybody doing?
Oh, not
Pretty
too
good,
bad.
pretty
Yourself?
good.
Doing all right. I'm working on the house right now, and also.
Alright, so the group of you arrive, or at least those of you who are watching early arrive at the town square. That's a small square with a guard station off to one corner of it. You set up a nice corner of the alleyway where you've got a nice view of the front door of the place. The only door to the place, really. And you...
Are there any windows or anything, or is it literally just like kind of a one door open? That's it.
There are some small windows around the back. So small, in fact, that they don't even seem to open more than a crack to let some breeze through.
Ah, so it's like having somebody stationed there wouldn't give vision inside, try and look through them necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. So the only realistic way to get look inside is watching the door and watching how much it opens.
Yeah, it's definitely not a building designed to see in or out a lot of.
It's a defensive outpost. Who would have made a guard outpost like this?
So,
It's crazy.
exactly. Give me a perception check for a watch. Yeah, so as you're hanging out watching, you see several guards come and go throughout the morning. Even what looks like a shift change at some point as one group of guards goes in and a different group comes out.
Do I see anything that looks like it might be a shipment of food? Or
Uh,
anything?
no,
Excess?
I mean, some of the guards have some small bags with them, but it's hard to tell what's inside. You know, if it's just personal goods or other work goods or food. It's hard to tell when looking from across the square at those bags. Let's see. Afternoon comes around, though. Give me another perception check, or whoever is taking over for Hero at this point, give me a perception check.
Who's taking the afternoon? Because I know Kildas is taking the evening watch. Between
Okay.
Nyx and Samuel.
I will then.
Yeah, Nyx. I'll let you know. I didn't see a whole lot going on. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Nyx, during your watch, it seems to be a lot of the same kind of thing as what Hero saw during his watch. Handful of guards come and go. It looks like a shift change at one point. Random civilian goes up and knocks at the door at one point, in which case one of the guards answers before going back inside.
Okay. I'll report back to him and say there wasn't much. Just a couple guard changes and someone came to visit somebody.
Okay. And Kildos? Again, a lot more of the same kind of stuff during the evening, with one exception, though. You do see something that most definitely looks like a larger bag of food. be dropped off and delivered. One of the guards meets the delivery person at the door and takes it inside.
Well, that coupled with the fact that Nyx saw somebody come over to visit,
Yeah,
that
yes.
seems
Like
out of
a
the ordinary.
civilian.
Yeah, that seems out of the ordinary for an outpost.
Hmm.
So I mean, that right there would give me pause to consider that maybe something out of the ordinary is going on there. That maybe they might be protecting the individual in that location. But I mean, if anybody and or everybody would like to, we can just simply, you know, keep an eye out on the other outpost and see, if it compares.
I almost wonder if they might be trying to swap between the two also. Though I grant we would see her coming and going from them at some point. It wouldn't hurt though to spend a day at the other one just to be sure. Make sure they're not having the exact same shipments.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. So you guys go set up at the other guard post the following day. Go ahead and give me all your perception checks at one go. We'll expedite it slightly.
Wow. Nice job,
Oh,
hero.
good. I was watching today.
You were paying the attentions.
So a couple things that the group of you do notice throughout the day. One thing that's different here is, unlike the other outposts, this one has a pair of guards stationed out front throughout the day.
Already fine.
Several people come by and ask the guards questions or interact with them. But none of those, and no one that's not a guard goes inside.
Do they basically politely tell them, here's 100 gold to go fuck off?
Hard to tell for sure from the distance that you're monitoring from. Over the noise of the city, you're not able to hear exactly what was being said. Certainly, there's no shouting or loud orders. Just a brief interaction, and then a civilian moves along.
Gotcha. I don't know, that definitely raises my interest. What about you guys?
Yeah,
It
that is.
seems suspicious.
I mean, just the fact that they have guards outside the outpost.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like they were already trying to protect them more than the other one.
Yeah, that's completely out of the ordinary.
I'd be more inclined to hit up this spot first.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement on that.
What is your plan of attack?
Well, I was thinking that we take Nyx, now hear me out, and throw her through one of the windows.
Aren't those like a crack at best?
Yeah, but she's goblin, she's tiny. And then Fluffy will be in a total panic and will be like, where's Nyx? Where's Nyx? Go get Nyx. And Fluffy will just tear in there, rip apart fucking everybody. And then we just walk in and just mop up the rest. I'm telling you, it's a solid plan, guys.
How big are those slits in the windows? I'm figuring like a 1-inch slit at best.
No, I mean they're bigger than that. I mean it's probably like a 2 foot by 2 foot window or something. You could technically fit through it, but it not by much.
You know, Fluffy can do that without throwing me through a window. We could skip that part.
But that's the fun part.
incentive is so high because now Fluffy has to get in there. It's do or die.
It's no longer a question of want, it's a question of need.
It's a principle.
And if you guys will excuse me for just a sec, I gotta run downstairs and pick up a package.
So, besides sending Nyx through the window, what would you like
Does
to
it look
do?
like I could scale up the wall to the window, or is it gonna have to be like we throw somebody because the walls are smooth?
I mean, the window's not that high off the ground.
Okay, once it's nighttime, once it's clear, I kind of just want to peek in through the windows.
Okay.
See if I can find somebody that would look like Nooner Boulder Fury's description. I'll just do that at nighttime. A bad time to figure out how to use my eyes.
So you slip over and take a look, or should I say, try to. It turns out that they haven't cleaned these windows in years. They are rather not clear for being windows and more mostly opaque. You can't get a good enough look through it to see who or what's inside.
Am I able to open them up, or are they gonna creak like crazy?
Don't know except to try.
Well. I'm gonna try and see if like I can push it slowly, see if it creaks at all, and if it doesn't, I'll push it open a little bit more. Kind of slowly test out the waters before I go all in.
It does start to creak a little bit.
Did I get it open enough to look in better, or no?
No, it is. You start moving it just the slightest bit, and you can hear it creaking already.
Yeah, I guess I'll stop. Damn. What about the other window? Is there another window I can look in, or is it the exact same thing?
There actually, yeah, there is another window around the other side, the other back.
What about that window? Is that one also really messy, or is that a little bit clearer? Can I look in through that?
It's a little bit clearer. You do look through there, and you don't see into the entirety of the building. It seems to be the front room, and it's just a small storeroom with another door leading further inside.
Okay. Is it so is there like still like a glass panel there, or is it just an open window?
There is still a glass pane there. This one's just
I'm back.
a little bit cleaner. Hey, welcome back.
Do I see anybody in the room, or is it just the storage?
This room appears to be just storage.
I'm gonna try opening that window to see if it makes any creaks or not. Or if it's a little bit quieter.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Okay, yeah, this one does move quietly. You're able to lift it up a couple inches without making any noise.
Great. I'll mention to the other group, to the rest of the group. All right, so there's a window around back. There's 2 windows. I can't see through one of them. It's kind of dirty. The other one just leads to the front room, but we can't get in that way.
But we need specific dimensions. From the windows to the walls. Oh, never mind.
Go pull out your ruler real quick and measure it then. Go pull out the protractor. Is it at a good angle?
I mean, it's 0.5 degrees off. I feel we should just cancel the whole thing.
You're right. This is a job even worth it at this point. We have too many interior design problems going on.
Yeah, and who picks red for the main color scheme for guard outpost? I mean, come on. Stereotype much? Are they just going to be bloody everywhere all the time? Should have picked soothing blues or something. Okay, so smartassery aside, catch me up on what you found.
All it is the guards outside that we know of, and then one window's too dirty to look into. The other window that I could see into and open, and it was also the dirty window was very squeaky to open. The other window that was not squeaky that I could see through just goes into that front, like a storage room or the front room. But we are able to get the window open. We could get in through there.
Okay.
That's
So-
about it.
So we would be able to get into there from there, but from that point forward, where we would basically be flying blind.
Yes, unless you have a way to actually see around corners or something. I do not have any way to have vision where I can't see with my eyes.
Which one of us is the best at stealth?
I'm at a +9.
That
7.
meets my +7 too. Yeah. It would seem to me that the logical thing would be to have somebody who has such phenomenal stealth-like skills to slip in and kind of get a layout of the place.
Yeah, I'll sneak it through the window and just get a layout. See if I can find the rooms and all that.
I think that would be the best idea, is to scout out. If one of us gets caught, it's not that big of a deal for the group in general, and it's also not that much of a risk trying to be able to break you loose either.
The only problem would be is they would raise security of the witness.
True, but I
As well as
think
we would still be on the time limit. Granted, getting me out of wherever they have me wouldn't be too hard, but
well, theoretically, we could use it to our advantage. And Kildals will look over at Nyx and at Semi and go, basically what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to be prepared to improvise. If he gets caught, we summon chaos.
Okay.
And then our primary job is still going to be to kill the target. Our secondary job will be to make sure that Hero can get out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
alright, so I'm gonna open the window enough and sneak on in through it.
Okay.
And see, now you already have a protected backup. Isn't that nice?
I feel so protected.
You should. Because we're more or less there for you.
Okay, so you're back there.
Oh, I can't get through the window.
No, I've got to put you through. So you slip around the back, quietly lift up the window, and head inside.
I want to put my ear up against this door and listen for what might be like anybody chattering or anybody walking around or anybody moving, like adjusting a chair just for anybody that might be in there.
Yeah, you hear what sounds like somebody playing a card game on the side.
Those bastards.
Is the door unlocked?
As far as you can tell.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Remember, your primary job is to get a layout of the area.
I want to try and just creak the door open a little bit and look in. Oh, thank God. Oscar is going to go to a 1%.
Okay. You
Peek inside.
let's see. Quietly slip the latch and peek in just a little bit.
Am I able to peek my head in at all to see to the farther left, or would that risk me getting seen by, I'm guessing those are actually dogs, not just background, or are those just background?
Those are just background.
Okay.
That's the local villagers' dogs.
Does it look like this one guy, like either of the guys are looking over this direction at all? From the little I can see.
I mean, they're occasionally looking down at their cards and then looking back up. Looking at each other as they're playing cards against each other. A lot of back and forth.
I'm gonna wait for to listen for a cue for that guy in the back where he's like looking at his cards, maybe saying trying to think of what to do. I'm gonna try and peek my head in to look to the left further. Just a real quick peek.
Okay, I'm gonna need some kind of check to time this right.
Like a perception, maybe. I'm like watching for a specific.
Yeah,
key,
yeah.
Like, and he looks down at his cards.
Yeah, I think a perception check.
Yeah, that should probably give you advantage then.
That's pretty good. Waiting for that cue, and that way I can just quickly dip my head in and look.
All right.
Look for it.
Couple moments pass, and yeah, you get the moment where it's like, oh, let me take a look at what I've got in my.
All right, and it looks like there's no other doors aside from the cells there, correct? And these are sealed
Right.
iron bars.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna slowly close. I'm just gonna slowly like, maybe not even latch, just kind of close, like try and get as close as I can without making a noise and sneak back out.
Okay. Give me another stealth check as you do that.
Oof, thank God I got a +9. Not the worst it could be. Jump out. I'm gonna hop out the window and close it quietly.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of skedaddle out of here. And it was just that one floor, right? It didn't look like there's anything else.
Yeah, no, there's no other floors.
I'll meet up with everybody else to let them know. I didn't see them in there at all. All I saw inside was 2 guards playing cards, and that was it. I reckon it must be the other outpost.
No other doorways or anything that you could see beyond that point?
Not that I could see. I saw 4 cells, 3 small and 3 small and 1 bigger, and a table in the other corner with 2 guards playing, and that was all that was in that second room. There was no stairwells, no anything else there. Unless there's a secret compartment in the floor hiding her, or I don't know if it's him or hiding them, then I reckon they're not here.
Well, they could very well be just hidden in plain sight in one of the cells.
The cells have see-through bars. I didn't see them in there.
Huh.
So unless they have some sort of basement that's hidden, which I'm not going to be able to check with the 2 guards in the room, I reckon that's it.
Yeah, I think you've done everything realistically possible to do.
Unless we're going to go in guns ablazing, or if we have a way to distract the guards and investigate the floors, I reckon we want to look at the other outpost now.
Well, even if we were willing to do that, I still feel like checking out the other outpost might be the wiser choice. We've done a complete observation, and we didn't see anything out of the ordinary. But perhaps, well, a light-footed individual such as yourself might be able to procure some more information.
I can see what I can do.
All right, well, let's be off then.
Yep, we'll head back to the first outpost.
Okay.
Well, I guess we might as well wait for tomorrow. I don't know, what time of night is it right now?
That's probably the equivalent of 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
We have time. We can go to the next stop. We can go back to the first outpost.
Alright, so you guys trek back across couple of blocks over and find yourselves back at the first guard outpost.
I'm guessing it's the same building layout.
Yeah, same layout.
Is this other window in the bigger room still like the other one kind of fucked up? Or is it a little bit clear to see through?
Let me see. Probably see a little bit through one of them. Slightly cleaner on this side. There'll be a one over here if you're wanting to take a peek through.
Does that look like it might be our description of Nooner?
Seems like it might be.
Well, guys, looks like we might have our target in there. Unfortunately, it's quite crowded in there. They've added 2 guard dogs as well.
Okay.
We have 2 guards, 2 guard dogs, and 2 people in cells. One of them, from the best I can tell, matches the description of Boulder Fury.
Okay. I have a suggestion on how we might be able to do this.
I'm all ears, because this might be a little bit of a toughie.
Well, I suggest that Samuel and I get into a brawl just outside of this outpost. You, Nix, and Fluffy slip in through that window after the guards get pulled away to stop the fight.
Deal.
That could probably
Always down
work.
for a brawl.
Basically, as soon as they open up that door, Samuel will throw me through and plow in right behind me, which should get all of the guards pulled straight into the main room.
That sounds like
And-
it should work. You just got to be able to keep yourself safe in the situation.
Well, I will be attempting to protect myself and will abysmally miss my primary target, Semi, and accidentally hit a few guards in the course of actions. Semi, I'm sure, will be able to swing wild every once in a while.
Of course, it's what I do best, actually.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Worst case scenario, you will be able to complete the mission, and we are going to spend the night in the drunk tank. Possibly with a fine. Shouldn't be that big of a deal as long as we don't kill any of the guards. Word to the wise, Semi. And I'll be needing a few nips from your flask, if you don't mind.
The way I see it, it's either going to be you have to kill all of the guards or none of the guards.
Yes, the goal should be none of the guards. If one of them falls, then yes, we will have to attempt to wipe them all out.
Just beware of the 2 guard dogs as well. I'm sure they'll be at you as soon as you start making a ruckus.
Guard dogs are not guards. Should they happen to fall, I don't think that will be too much of a major issue.
Let's hope not. I'll go get in position.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah. Semi and I will get ready. And basically, once we know that those guys are in position and ready to go, we will basically start, quite a fight.
Okay. Samuel and Kildos, give me a performance check to stage this fight, unless you're actually fighting and throwing blows, in which case give me some attack rolls against each other.
Just throw disadvantage. Although I don't know how easy you
Well-
are to hit each other.
Yeah, my assumption is that we can simply pull blows.
Well, then it probably would be a performance check to make it look convincing. Like
Mhm.
Oh, no. I'm just simply saying there's going to be contact made, there's going to be damage taken, but
Mhm.
it'll be like a point per hit kind
Oh,
of thing.
I see. You're just gonna
As opposed to all of Semi's strength. Yes, if I pull my punches, unfortunately, Semi will get healed every turn because I have a -1 to my strength. You gently
Mhm.
caress his cheek. You gently caress his cheek. You gently caress his cheek. Damn it, I'm trying to jab!
Bro, I forgot what button is it to jab. I gotta keep caressing his cheek.
Okay. So, the two of you out front begin fighting.
Yeah, and I feel like Semi should slam me into the door once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Figure I'll be taking a few hit points to get everything rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I'll say maybe a D4 for each of those.
Semi is more than willing to oblige.
Of course he is.
He'll never turn down a point to beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, to
Whether it's
cause
real or
trouble. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, volume, violence, and veracity. That's what we're going for. The 3 of these.
Okay. Hero and Nyx, you hear from the back room, you hear the guard say, you hear that? Something must be at the door. Sounds like somebody's fighting out there. Should we check on it? At which point the other's like, no, you heard the captain's orders. We're not to leave the prisoners unattended for anything.
So I'm overhearing this as we're doing all this.
Not from where you're at. It's not loud enough to go through that many doors.
But do I hear?
Hero and Nyx can hear a little bit of that from the back, just barely.
Send them a message. Tell them it's
Yeah, I
not
was about to
working.
say, I think I can hit range. I think that should be good. I don't know, it might be too big. You can cast your solid object if you're familiar with the target, and no, it is beyond the barrier. And I kind of know where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
so
sent a message of what the guard said. They said they're not allowed to leave the post, and they're not going to investigate you yet.
Okay, in that case, Kildos is going to actually utilize a little bit of performance here. And
He's really hamming it up.
yes, he's basically screaming. He thinks like he's in severe pain, but he probably sounds like he's screaming like a little girl. And we should, like, as Semi is putting me up against the door, I'm going to test the door and see if it can open or if it's locked.
the door that you're at does not appear to be locked.
Okay. On one of his subsequent pushes into the door, I'm going to casually unlatch it so that the next time he comes charging with me, we come flying through the door.
Okay. You both end up inside the first room there. You're able to hear the guards a little bit, and at this point, I think they got inside.
And I will Eldritch Blast one of the containers over here to the side, missing Semi, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you blast in a chunk of wood from that crate goes flying. You hear the guards say, "What's going on out there?"
And I will scream, "By the 9 hells, I will send you back to wherever you came from!" And, blast the other container as well. And you know what? I'll throw one at the door for good measure.
Alright, you see a small chunk of wood taken out of the door. At this point, Hero, you see one of the guards grab a small rock out of his bag and speak into it.
I will slam myself into the crates to help make the volume impressive for Semi.
I'll send another message. I'll let him know it sounds like the guard is talking to something. They might be calling back up.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, you're able to make out need reinforcements, and a couple moments later you hear him say, "What do you mean 5 minutes?"
I'll send the message. We got 5 minutes.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to go over here, test this door, see if it opens or not.
This one appears to be locked.
Okie dokie. Hey Semi, you're just gonna like charge and try to attack me, and I miraculously just slid off to the side at the last second.
Sounds good. Do it.
Bust that door, buddy.
I'm gonna tell Nix I have an idea. You stay here and wait for the signal.
Okay.
I'm gonna start kind of making my way out to the front. Kind of waiting.
All right. I'll need an athletics check out of Samuel. Let's-
Oh, hell yeah.
You break through the door. Wood fragments go flying everywhere. We'll go ahead and roll initiative as the guards stand up, draw their swords, and release the hounds.
Nice. Drawing swords on an unarmed street brawl. I appreciate these guards. Fuck them.
They don't take no shit from no bitch boys.
And we begin combat. Samuel, you are up first.
And
Okay.
is it
I'm not.
possible for me to say something before he goes?
Yeah, you could probably squeeze in something right quick.
I'm just going to mutter to him, shove me over to them.
Okay. I hear him, give him a nod, and kind of like grab, throw him, kind of get my hands under his arms, and just chuck him at him.
Okay. So yeah, you go flying against a wall there. And conveniently enough, it's your turn.
Well, I was trying to do this to Semi, but damn it, he threw me and it just threw me all off.
Guess fireball in the guards.
Damn near.
Sword.
Dex saving throw from the two guards, or take 1d6 damage.
Let's see.
Which actually I'm at 5th level, so it's 2d6.
Let's see. There's it.
So I will blast and then stand up. Sorry, get him! Pointing over at Kildos.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you need deception or persuasion to make them think that this was completely accidental?
No, I don't think I'm gonna need any specific check on that.
All right.
This guard is going over and attempting to grapple Samuel. Samuel is being grappled. Fluffy is up.
Eat the bad guy.
They're not. This is the door.
Window.
Fluffy's.
You have to open it.
Are you gonna open or break the window?
Oh, Fluffy's breaking it.
Okay, give me an attack roll with Fluffy. If it complains about targeting, just target yourself and I'll refund any damage that occurs.
Fluffy bit itself in confusion.
I mean, that's not necessarily a weird thing to have happen for a dinosaur.
I mean, if I was a dinosaur, I'd be confused too.
Okay. The window has been broken. You can hop through if you'd like. And by that I mean I will put you through.
Yes, it's not letting me.
Fluffy crawls through the window.
Okay. This over here is who we need to kill.
Yeah.
Can he do anything though, since he had to break through the window?
Other than move, no. He's only got, he had to use half his movement to crawl through the window. So he's got 20 feet of movement remaining if he wants it.
Over. Yeah.
Okay. This Mastiff is going to take an attack of opportunity as he moves, though. And miss. Now it's going to move and try again. A little bit more successfully that time. And Fluffy is prone. Let's see. Nyx?
I jumped through this window that he broke.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
So that is a miss. Hero?
Alrighty, first things first, I'm going to use disguise self and put like a guard armor on myself so I look like a guard.
Okay.
And then I'm using cunning action. I'm gonna dash in. Can I like barrel through these guys and just knock all three of us prone? The Samuel and the guy that's grappling him. Can I just kind of barge in there because I'm dashing and knock all three of us prone?
Make an athletics check.
Ah! How dare you? Oh, hey, maybe. Since I'm guessing they're kind of grappling right here in the middle.
Yeah.
I just kind of barrel into them and just fucking we all fall over. Sorry.
So all three of you are prone. Samuel is still grappled.
I still have, let's see, I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can still use, what, like 15 move to get up?
Yeah.
Gives me up to, what, 40?
Yeah, you still got 20.
I'm gonna try and squeeze through there and just keep darting this way.
It does give you an attack of opportunity from the Mastiff. And possibly the guard to do that.
The guard is grappling. How can he do that? That doesn't make
He
sense.
can
He's prone
still
grappling Samuel.
Neither of those prevent him from taking attacks of opportunity.
That... Okay.
He's
He knows that I'm just an enemy with a guard outfit on.
um
The dog I can understand with the smell. The guard, I would almost assume, like, with all of that, he's still gonna just attack whatever he sees.
Yeah. Let me see.
He's prone, grappling somebody, and I'm self-disguised as a guard in a hectic situation. He's gonna swing his sword at whatever he sees running past.
I'm gonna see if he even sees what it was that was running past.
I don't know what that was. It might have been a front. I'm gonna cut his ankle anyway. He's fucking blind.
He did not see what it was, so he's assuming that you were one of them.
But if I said sorry, sir, while I was running past? Sorry, sir.
No.
No, that's not gonna be
I'm still running either way.
sufficient. that makes this more interesting. As the dog bites you as you try and move away, it knocks you prone again.
Luckily, I still have enough move to stand back up.
So, yes, you've been knocked prone twice this turn, but you're back up and...
I have nowhere I can move because my path is blocked, so I guess I'm
Yes.
here.
Let's see. This Mastiff's coming over. Fighting Nyx. There. Alright, Nyx, you did not fall prone.
But I am prone because didn't he knock me down?
You were not involved in the knocking down. It was these three here. The Knight, Samuel, and Hero that fell prone.
Okay.
Let's see. Do some Fluffy. That misses. Try that again. How can he not
destined to hit
hit
him.
Fluffy?
Did 4 rolls and he didn't hit. He's not destined
No.
to hit.
Alright, we're back to Samuel. He is grappled and prone, but it is his turn.
I would like to break out of the grapple,
Okay.
unless there's somebody nearby that I can attack while grappled.
You can attack the person who is grappling you while you're grappled. Nothing prevents you from doing that.
And it's a
Sorry, our
total party
goal
right
is-
now.
Yeah, I was about to say our goal is to not kill guards, right? But do we need to at this point?
You could do like non-lethal if they get injured. and
Yeah, you,
Use
you
your
can
non-lethal
you can
blows.
just declare any and all attacks as non-lethal and still use weapons and such.
Yeah, you're just not
All right,
looking for
I'll,
any parts that are gonna kill him just to knock him out.
Since we're prone on the ground, I'm just gonna use my glaive and just bash the blade into his face if possible.
Just
Okay.
one side and smash it against him.
Yeah,
Break his
exactly. Just
nose.
hitting the back of it, like force it into his face. So glaive attack.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you smack him in the face for a very painful 14 points of damage.
God damn, it's a max damage roll. Shit out his
Nice.
face with the blunt side of a glaive.
Brutal.
And I presume you'll want to use your second attack to do the same?
Yes.
Break
Hit
his
him
nose,
again.
it doesn't work. Break his fucking chin while you're at it.
Right?
Alright,
Yeah.
you wind up swinging again, and your second one misses.
Great. Love that.
Win them all.
Yeah, can't win them all. I guess that's it for me then.
Kildos.
Why am I putting a ridiculously huge thing on there? I did not mean to do that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Well, we've got a guard that's just like standing right next to me. Yeah, so Kildos is going to attempt to take aim at Semi, not really. And just kind of start waving his hands like, get out of the way! I can't see him! Doing his ridiculous, like, rich person type accent.
Mm-hmm.
And I will move off to the side, attempting to try to get a better clear shot at Samuel. And looking over at the guard next to me. Will you get him?
The guard next to you is like, if you do that again, I'll run you through myself. Sit. Stop.
Very well. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, so you can get out of the way.
Right.
Let's see, this knight is going to stand up and attack Hero.
Rude. I didn't do nothing to him. Whoa, friendly fire.
Oh, right. You're dressed as a knight.
Yeah, like I'm dressed as a guard.
Let's
You're like, look at him, see, he's clearly a guard. Fuck him up.
let me redo that then. He's gonna go for Nyx instead. Looking over at you. What are you doing, man? Help us out.
Sorry. Is that like really skittish?
All right. Let's see. Take 2 against Nyx.
This is what my guy's like right now.
That misses. Fluffy is up and Fluffy is still prone.
Okay, well, he'll stand up.
Okay.
And um, Happy will bite this guy.
Okay. Alright, he takes 10 points of damage. And, Nyx, it is your turn.
Hmm. I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action and go try him this way.
Okay.
Is this door locked over here?
Yes, the cell doors are all locked.
But is there like an opening that you can see clearly through them?
Yeah, they're like open bars.
Okay.
So can I see her from here? See them clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, uh, it won't let me shoot because I'm blocked by a wall. But can I?
Yeah. Here, let me open it for targeting purposes.
Okay. Ah, shoot.
Alright. Guard impersonator hero. It is your turn.
Is this guy gonna attack of opportunity me if I keep going?
It probably depends on how you go about doing it. If it looks like you're going to be helping him, he won't. If you looks like you're going to do something malicious or act out of turn, he might.
I'll be like, I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna fake a magic missile, shooting it at a Kildos. I'm gonna hit Nooner with my magic missile. I got them with my magic. I'm hoping he doesn't see me. Oh, it's blocked by a wall.
You can move to a little bit closer spot to target and move back.
I'm hoping that he's not able to like see that I'm not hitting the right person.
And I can do a fake scream like I just got hit.
Yeah, just fake the scream. Like, I'll get them and see the magic missiles fly right by you. Ah! off. Be like, I knew that practice would pay off. As soon as he screams. Gotta sell it. Alright, that's all I got for my turn.
You do realize that there are bars over here too, right?
Yeah, but is he really looking 90 degrees that way to see it?
Well, we'll see what he does on his turn.
We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does.
This Mastiff is going to go bite Nyx.
Whoa, hold on. I get an attack of opportunity, thank you.
If you want.
Yes.
It'll ruin your disguise.
Ah, you're right. I can't do that. All right, you can go attack. The disguise is important.
Alright. Bites Nyx. See what Nyx does for a saving throw. Nyx is prone.
I'll be like, that's a good boy. Why does my guard post have these dogs? Hey, does he really have advantage? I guess it doesn't matter because it was the first roll, but still.
Oh yeah, I guess it technically wouldn't because Fluffy's not being flanked by...
It was still the first roll.
It's a weird situation. Yeah, it would have been a natural 20.
Yeah. I want to change the outcome. I'm just saying it doesn't have advantage because I'm not like flanking Fluffy. I'm just here. I'm just vibing.
And... normal roll. Oh, that's not... Samuel is back up again. Would he like to do the same thing he did last turn?
The shit out of him with the side of his glaive.
Yes, the glaive is still in position. I'll just keep.
Perfect.
Break his nose.
Alright, you're still grappled, but you stand up and have at it with that glaive.
I want to see an animation of how that even works out of curiosity. So the other guy stands up and he's prone, and he stands up while still being grappled the entire time. I want to see how this does work.
We're just hugging each other the whole time as
Hold
we
on.
get up.
Doesn't he have advantage now because I'm on the other side, or would I lose my disguise if I did that essentially? I guess if he's not distracted by me, it wouldn't.
Well, if you're being a bumbling ineptitude, that could still be a distraction.
Yeah, like I look like he probably thinks I'm a bumbling idiot guard. After what I did, I don't know if he's concerned about me being here or not. I guess if he's not concerned about me, then it wouldn't be advantage.
Yeah.
If he assumes I am a guard, he wouldn't assume I'm a threat.
Yeah, he's not trying to like fend you off or something.
Okay.
So he's
Yeah, so I guess it wouldn't be advantage. I'm not known a threat yet. Smacked him in the nose again.
Kildas, it is your turn.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
The target that we're after, is he indeed dead?
It appears so.
Okay. So he got himself slaughtered. So I am going to run screaming. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And as I get to Samuel, I will yell, "Time to go!"
I'm gonna fake and horribly whiff an attack of opportunity as he runs past me.
Okay.
I gotta keep in character. I'm a method actor. Ah shit, we can't see.
The good news is neither can they. You know where the exit's at. That's why I yelled.
Ah, and run towards the yelling and pray. But can Nyx get to the exit?
Let's see. He's going to release his grapple. Um. Now step out of the darkness. And swing at Samuel. Fluffy is up.
Okay. Where is it? Um,
If you're moving away, he is going to try and take
Okay.
attack of opportunity with disadvantage if you're going to do that.
yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll put you back up there for just a moment so he can make the attack. Alright, carry on.
Um, Fluffy is going to wait here for me.
Okay. And next is your turn. Use half your regular movement to stand up. Yeah.
Okay, I'll dash.
This mastiff's gonna bite at you as you. Yeah, as you run
Well,
past.
can the Mastiff even see right now? To be able
I think
to
they get a
attack?
disadvantage attacks in darkness.
He missed me
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Because you're still hearing them, but you're not seeing them.
He missed me anyway.
Yes. Okay, so proceed.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is as far as I can go.
Alright, soldier in disguise hero.
I'm coming, sir! Because this guy can no longer see me, I'm gonna go and non-lethally stab this guy.
Non-lethally stab.
Non-lethally stab. It was
I
very
do
non-lethal.
I do that often.
I'm gonna just keep running through.
I non-lethally stab people
I'll
all
use
the
my
time.
bonus action to disengage while I'm at it.
Okay.
So I'll end there. It makes sense. I was running darkness. I'm probably not gonna hit him. Need no mind of the fact that I tried to use the weapon again, and weapons don't work with me.
Let's see. This guy's gonna crawl over the table. Use half his movement or move at half speed to get there. Reach around and start swinging because he knows something's going on over here.
So he'll be disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage because he can't see. And he misses both. We are back to Samuel. You are just on the edge of darkness at the door where everyone trying to squeeze out through it. What would you like to do?
The guard is also standing next to you still.
Yes.
All right, so there's a guard standing next to me, and I'm supposed to try and get out the door beyond the darkness. So I
Yeah.
heard the message to flee.
Yeah, you're out of the darkness. You're right next to the door that the front door that we used to get in to get out. There's also a guard standing immediately next to you.
What is my current HP at?
About half.
All right, I'm just gonna run for it.
All right. So he's gonna take a swing at you as you do, and misses.
Perfect.
All right. Samuel is out of the building. Kildos.
Kildos is getting the fuck out of Dodge as well, yelling, "Stop, criminal!" One, two, three, four, five, six, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and hit my power up button and sprint. Because everybody should have a power up button for sprinting.
Mm-hmm. This guy is gonna step here, sees Hero at the other door. Like, you chase them down, go get them.
Sorry, yes, sir.
And he's going to attempt to grapple Nyx. Nyx, I need a athletics or acrobatics check.
It's a good thing she's a goblin.
Nyx, you are grappled.
Don't they have like a slippery ability for their race or something that makes it difficult to actually grapple them?
I don't think so.
Not that I've seen.
I thought goblins had that, but I can't swear to it.
We have a nimble escape thing where I can disengage or hide, but
Yeah.
Oh, nimble escape is what I was thinking of then.
Fluffy is up.
he's very quickly going to try to kill this guy.
Okay.
Whoa. Killing?
He's
we were doing
holding
non-lethal.
me. He's holding me.
That's so violent.
He's holding me. I'm gonna die.
Your future boyfriend might be holding you. Don't kill him.
Oh, he's just gonna attack and see what happens.
Okay.
Bites his whole head off.
Does he have advantage since I'm there?
No.
Why?
Because you're not flanking from where you're at. But that badly misses.
This is the end.
Nyx, it is your turn.
Just break free. That's all you gotta do. It's that easy. Just roll good.
If I break free, can I run?
You can disengage. You could use your cunning action to dash. You broke free with your
Right, and
action.
then I can run.
He is also blocking the door though, so you need some kind of acrobatics or athletics check to squeeze past the door.
Kick him in the dick and run, jump over him.
So first I have to roll to break free.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics. Again.
Alright.
Oh, that's a good roll. Oh, that's a better roll.
No.
You are still grappled.
Was that my action?
That is your action.
Okay.
Hero?
So darkness is still going, right?
Yes.
I mean, I can drop it
No, don't.
at a
No,
win.
lethal stab in the back. They would never expect the second comeback. Why am I so bad?
Man, I don't want to have to tell you what
I'm gonna
I'll
cutting
do,
edge
but
and
that is
disengage.
pretty bad.
No.
Honestly, I hope the guy didn't even notice. I might have just missed it and run out. Like, what the fuck was that? He's running away.
Unfortunately, he did notice. He was trying to fend off the dinosaur. Nick's in his left hand, and he kind of sees you coming up on his right. Swing your short sword at him and then run away. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm just trying to help.
You almost stabbed me there. Knock it
I was
off.
trying to get the dragon, but it scared me.
Stop being scared, or I'll give you something to really be scared about.
Oh, sorry, sir.
I'm not the dog.
What the dog doing? This is just like my backstory. I'm gonna outlive all my friends while they die. No shit at a time. My backstory is a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is it.
Unconscious.
Nyx has been knocked unconscious.
Oh!
I've seen enough hentai to see where this is going.
Sir?
I don't think you're watching the right ones this end. Or
Those hentai, I don't think there are right ones.
Jesus.
Samuel, it is your turn. You are in the middle of running away, but it seems Nyx is not following the group.
Yeah, if Semi realizes this, he'll turn back and run to attack the aggressor.
Okay.
If there's a way I can position myself for advantage, I will. I don't know where the other guys are right now.
No way to position for advantage. You're too far for melee, but you can get a ranged shot in if you want.
Yeah, a longbow somebody.
Yeah, so you step it back inside the door. Fire one terrible longbow shot.
Do I get 2 attack actions with the bow, or is it just melee?
Not that it mattered.
You do get 2. They were both natural 1s, apparently.
Jesus, how is that? I'm just so taken aback that Nyx is down.
Mm-hmm. Kildos?
Okay. I'm dipping my crossbow bolt into poison.
Okay.
And then, what is the command to be able to move after you measure? Is it control?
It's it's hold control and then drag your character to start measuring and then space to move along it. Yeah.
So you can also just do it with just the left mouse
Okay.
drag to measure, and then hit space to move. That works. Okay. So, let's see who's going to be up next. I will pass the poisoned crossbow over to Hero.
Okay.
I'll whisper like, what do we do with this?
Start dropping guards. We have to get Nyx out.
Doesn't look like I've had a single fucking attack all day.
Well, the plan was for everybody to get out alive. Unfortunately, Nyx was not following the plan. Now we have to go with Plan B.
Plan B is a bad plan if it involves me landing an attack.
Plan B is no witnesses. Make it happen.
Again, relying on me to attack is a bad idea.
Alright, so, Kildos, you've dipped a crossbow bolt and handed that to Hero.
Yep. Hopefully he does not suck as much as he thinks he does.
I don't think I do. I know I do. Correction. You've seen my attack rolls the last like 3 combats. If I don't cast a spell, I don't land.
Alright, Hero, you have the Kildos' crossbow now.
Like crossbow with some poison dipped arrows.
Yeah. And is
Well,
that...
if he has a crossbow, then
I do not have a
I'll
crossbow.
just hand him the bolt.
I don't have a crossbow. I only have a short bow, so if it's bolts,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
need the crossbow with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just hand him the crossbow.
Okay, and it was just the basic poison that you dipped in?
It's the one that I have on my person, which
The
sorry,
serpent
my
venom.
I had to reboot. So I believe that's what it is. I believe it's the serpent venom.
Serpent venom. Okay, that's 3d6.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a 3d6 on a failed save, half as much on successful.
Mhm.
So it will do basically 1d6, I think, for the crossbow plus 3d6.
Yeah. Okay.
Should be enough to whoop somebody's ass pretty hard.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and step back. Fluffy can get attack of opportunity if he wishes.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Very nice.
Is that the injured knight? Is he down?
He's almost down.
He's not down yet, but he is almost. And now it is Fluffy's turn.
He took my body with him.
Mm-hmm.
Put one corpse in with the other corpse in the cell.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What?
What? No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
He's going over here.
Oh, okay. He's getting an attack of opportunity as he passes, so he'll be at
It's dark.
disadvantage.
Guide. It's dark.
Yeah. And I can drop that at any point. So if anybody wants to holla.
Nyx, I need a death saving. Hero?
Can I actually hit him or not
Um,
from this angle?
you could hit him. You'd be at disadvantage though, trying to aim through the darkness.
Sounds like we need darkness dropped.
You could, and I could try to take a shot.
Yep, let's drop it.
Like, I can't see! Wait for darkness to drop. I'm still blocked by wall. I want to move over here real quick to shoot.
Okay.
I'll run back and I'll hand it back to him. Just like hand it all back with one less bolt.
Oops, that's not supposed to be advantage. Undo that because the first was a miss. And we're back to Samuel. There is someone within melee range. I presume you would like to use your glaive to attack.
Let's presume yes. While he's cutting.
Yeah. That is 2 misses again. Killed us?
Okay. I'm gonna burn up a spell slot here. There we go. So I will Misty Step into here. And I will come over here to Nyx. And cure wounds on her.
Alright. Nyx is no longer unconscious.
Now, I do have 10 more feet of movement, would I be able to grab her and drag her away as I'm doing the heal?
You could probably move 5 feet with her. A half speed sort of thing.
Well, basically, my idea would be to pull her away from the guard.
But he's almost dead.
That would provoke an attack of opportunity doing that.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. But he does not like you having come in and, made yourself clearly a enemy. He's gonna attack you.
I'm
Pistol.
going to give an evil grin to him and let him see the warlock presence within. Naughty, naughty.
Nyx, it is your turn. You are prone at the moment, but alive.
What about Fluffy?
Fluffy is unconscious.
He didn't have to make a death save.
No, I'm not gonna make death saves for pets.
So he'll be okay.
Yes, as long as you can actually get him out of here.
Yeah, I'm immediately gonna go to him. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Yes.
Grab him.
Okay. Fluffy is quite large, so you'll have to move at half speed once you pick up Fluffy.
Okay. Oh god. Oh. God. Peace. Oh god. So I can we go here? Is that wait?
Let's see.
Just out the door?
Let's back one space. You could both get to like right there.
Okay.
Hero.
All right. And I kind of climb over the boxes and start hitting this guy from behind.
You will get
Okay,
an
what do you
attack of opportunity from the Mastiff.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, for moving through that area.
Hey, you actually hit a weapon attack.
Hey, it's about time.
Don't think I've got anything really useful as a side action, so that's it.
Okay. Well, that Mastiff bit you once, and it's got a taste for your blood, so it's gonna bite you again. This knight's gonna try and take out Samuel. Probably won't get very far with it though. Oh.
Maybe he will.
Samuel is knocked unconscious. Let's see. Samuel, I will roll a death saving throw for you.
Hold on. Did you use
The
orcish thing with the drop to 0?
No, we did not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
He's not actually dead. Fake unconscious.
It might only save me for one more roll of the dice, but I'll take it.
A roll's
One
a
more
roll.
may be all you need.
Yeah, especially since it sounds like we're about to be TPK or whatever.
Nah, I could always escape still.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess so. What you're saying is I should have kept running.
Oh no!
I mean, Nyx might have died.
I think
I'm
these guys
fine.
are about to go down hard.
Alright, so
Right.
you dropped 1 hit point instead.
Nice.
Stand back up, take 2 swings with advantage from heroes flanking. Take 2 solid hits at that guard. He's definitely hurting now.
Nice.
Kildos?
Well, since this guy has officially struck me, then I believe it is time for him to pay the consequences for that.
He is very much dead.
And I believe that's the last one, right?
No, there's still some guards in the front room fighting.
Okay, I will turn and look over at the 2 goblins that are in the cells
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Utter a word, and you will be next." You did not see us.
Give me an intimidation roll on that.
Okay.
With advantage, because you just killed a guy. Fire. Pretty
Kildos
solid.
is actually a fairly intimidating individual when he wants to be.
That he is.
He just tries not to be most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
More flies with honey, blah blah.
Alright, Fluff,
I'd
Kildos.
still like to move
Yeah, go ahead and move.
if I can get this thing to behave. There we go. Alright. Oh, for crying out loud.
Can he move when it's not his turn?
Should be able to still move. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I had to re-angle because there was a wall in the way.
Ah, I see, I see.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That is my full 30.
Alright. Now Nyx and Fluffy.
Okay.
Yeah, next, fuck these guys up. Fluffy, fuck these guys up. You guys should have advantage on this.
Fluffy's unconscious.
Yeah,
Oh,
you cannot.
Has a dead doggo.
one down.
Is that it for you, Nyx?
Yeah, because I can't move anymore.
Okay.
Right.
Hero. Let's see if you can finish him off.
Don't put this pressure on me.
You hit him. Did some damage. Not enough, though. Do you have a second attack in you, or is that it?
No, that's it. I have
Alright.
second attacks.
That is unfortunate for him. And we're back to Samuel with 1 near-death guard in front of him.
Whack.
Oops, that should have been an advantage. Try that again.
Hit him with "Oh, reliable."
There we go. That one's. All right. That is the last of them.
We still got what, a few minutes before the guards should show up.
Yeah.
I want to really quick run in and ensure that our target is dead. I'll run over. I'll lockpick the door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ensure that make sure it double checks out as who Boulder Fury should be, and make sure that they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it matches your target's description, and you run a dagger through her throat just to be sure.
Yeah, just to be extra sure, just double check.
It's a double check.
It's a curb stomp. You always curb stomp your enemy after they go down. Make sure they're dead.
I agree with this plan of action.
It's Weasel
If you're gonna
stomping
be-
day.
Yeah.
Then I'll just run out.
And then she grabs you as you runs away.
Oh God.
Turns out
Or
she was a mimic the whole time.
I guess I'm the one dying this time.
Man, that would be a hell of a strategy to have a mimic.
I don't think this is level 5 material. What sort of crimes did they commit that they put a mimic as a distraction for a witness? Maybe this guy needs to be in prison.
Who is this, Al Capone?
No, they would have gotten him on income tax.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As we're running out, like once we leave, I'll turn back in. I'll break the disguise as we run away.
Okay. Oh, and the other fun thing, because of Kildas's burning hands, the building is maybe slightly on fire.
That doesn't sound like my problem.
That sounds like somebody else's problem.
The guards will be here in a few minutes to put it out.
Yeah. And they're guards.
Let me just real quick look at my active jobs. It says nothing about being stealthy or causing mayhem, so we should be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says nothing about discreetly eliminating witnesses. It just says eliminate the witnesses.
Exactly.
Completely achieved. 100% as they requested. This is what they imagined when they wanted this job done.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that could have made it
the parents
better.
of a child, burning down an outpost, killing several more guards and dogs. This is literally what they wrote on the job board, basically.
And abject terror ensuing.
The absolute horror of the other guards seeing what happened. Those guards might have had friends. They had friends. They might have had families. This is what they wanted.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, it's written there in the fine print.
It's not us to judge.
Yeah.
It really isn't. We're kind of like messengers.
Yeah.
The message is death. I mean, there's really nothing we can
You
do
don't
about
shoot the
that.
messenger.
Exactly.
It's not my fault the messenger is death.
It's like,
an
look,
unfortunate circumstance.
we would have been more than happy to just bribe them if that had been a possibility. But peace was never an option. We learned this from the geese.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll head over to turn in the job.
Yeah.
I saw you finger waggle when you said that.
Yeah, so you turn it in.
And I'll be right back, gents and lady.
1,000 experience for everyone. I get 1,500 because I included combat. But 1,500 XP each, and he hands over a sack of 5,000 gold pieces.
I'll take the gold and divvy up 1250 to everybody.
Okay. Were you planning on doing anything with the extracting payment, repayment?
I gotta figure out where we're at money wise. I only got enough for about half of what was remaining.
What are we repaying?
So you remember that one drug bust we were doing when Wendell died? Well, the drugs only
Yeah.
got about half of what was due.
Oh,
So
because they went in the
like,
water.
probably they got sold to more of the pirates.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
but it's probably odds are the bandits sold it to other people, and money got transferred a bunch of times and spent. So when we got the drugs back, it was only worth about 10,000 gold or so, and we needed 20,000.
That makes sense.
So right now I've got a sack of about 10,050 gold. If we actually want to complete the quest, we'll need another 10,000 gold. We'd get 2,000 gold, a dagger, and a +1 dagger, a +1 short sword, and 1,000 XP for it for completing it.
Okay,
So
well, that's
we'd
not bad.
get close to the money back if we were to like divvy it up. But I also don't know who uses the daggers and the short swords, how much value we get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We could just sell those back if nobody used them. I could use a dagger or something, but it wouldn't be great. I don't do well with weapons. Very consistently low rolls on weapons, so I just try to avoid it.
You're a specifically magic missile kind of guy now, huh?
Yeah, but I only got 3 spells, and I also use them for utility, so I'm specifically, I try not to fight too much kind of guy. Fighting's
This
not
is
my forte.
Well, it makes sense for the role, so
I'm
it's fine.
I'm very good at blitzing the objective, but if things go awry, I'm not good at the long term fight that ensues. I'm good at the runaway.
Checks out.
Yeah, so it's very unfortunate when the long fight ensues because I can't do that. Like I don't do that.
this is
Like, oh, get in there and kill the person, get out. That was real easy. Just ran in there, casted a
Yeah,
magic missile, and that was it.
yeah, getting everyone else out. No, that's the hard part.
Exactly. Like I could give myself a +1 weapon, but I don't think it's gonna change a whole lot of what happens with me.
There.
But at the same time, if anything, we could lose a bit of gold and get some XP and turn the quest in that way. We would just need another 10,000 gold between us all to pay it off.
Okay.
We just got what 1250 or yeah, 1250 each.
Well, technically, if you think about it, we only need whatever the amount is that they're not going to pay us. So if they're going to pay us like 2 grand, and we're at like say 10,000, and we need 20, we only need 18.
Yeah.
That's true.
From a technical standpoint, yeah.
mm-hmm.
I also don't know if does anybody use daggers or short swords here.
I
I mean,
have a
I
dagger.
can use them, but
Would you use a +1 dagger or +1 short sword over your glaive though? I feel like that would
probably
do more
not.
damage.
I'd probably just sell the +1 short sword to get enough money to try and enchant my glaive.
Yeah, I was like, we could just sell the weapons too to help get some of the money back. Like if we were to sell those, how much money would we get overall from the +1 dagger and +1 short
Yeah, that would
sword?
be the big question is what their value is.
Yeah, if we were just to turn around and sell them, what can we get?
The average +1 weapon is gonna run 2 to 3,000. Um, so the Basically, you'd be converting a bunch of money into some experience points.
Yeah, which I'm fine with doing. XP is nice. Leveling up is quite powerful.
True.
So let's say we sell that. What would it be like 2,500 each?
Yeah, I'd say 2,500 each. So you'd get.
So there'd be another 5 grand plus the 2. That's 7.
We would
Yeah.
realistically need to give up roughly 3 grand to make it happen, which would be what, 750 gold each.
Yeah.
Which we did get enough for that. I feel like between the four of us, we definitely have enough to get the 10k if we just all sold it back and gave each other, the proportionate amounts back.
Mm-hmm.
Can we make this easy and just each give 750 gold and sell the weapons and call it good?
Yeah, if you guys want to.
I'm down with that. I feel like that makes
I
it
think
easy.
that would probably be the best idea because those weapons were originally for Wendell,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
now nobody can actually use them, not even my character.
Like I could technically use them, but as you see, weapons I don't do good with weapons. I'm trying to avoid them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not worth it. I'd rather have the XP.
Yeah.
So I'm fine. I'll just
Oh,
take
me.
750 gold off. I'll pay that. And give myself another 1,000 XP.
Yeah. There were some other fights in that quest you did too.
Oh yeah, it's true. All the
Yeah.
fights and all that. So, and I guess the whole running away scenario. I don't know if we got any XP for that. Shenanigans. By the way, what other experience we getting for that?
I'm gonna say it's worth another 1,000, so bump yourselves up by 2,000 more.
Hell yeah, that's 11k. We're only 3k away from level 6. That's worth it. That's worth 750 gold.
Agreed.
That job will obviously get that all turned in and taken care of and sell the magic weapons.
Mm-hmm. You guys take care of all of that.
I think a long rest is in order.
Yeah, as you guys are about ready to settle into rest, Phelan, who had what your initial contact for many of you here at the guild, comes over, sits down at your table. I've got a special job for you guys.
What kind of job?
You remember that cult that it was stole that magic item?
Would my character remember this off the top of my head? I don't remember it.
Yeah, it was the one the church fight.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
The interplanar pocket watch.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I remember that because it fucking exploded in the face. I forget.
Well, they're back at it and causing trouble. And, well, being that you guys have experience with them, I got a job for you if you're interested.
When and where?
You can certainly rest beforehand, but here in town, they've taken up residence in a hold, or I guess it's actually still in use, a hunting lodge. Like a hunter's guild lodge, and yeah, I think they've created a portal there, summoning stuff.
Oh, they're doing more summoning rituals there, like they were trying
Yeah.
to do with Pocket Watch.
I think they've been a bit more successful this time, though.
God damn it! It's always these fucking cults, man. I tell you what.
Yeah.
So what's our primary objective here? Just to shut it down, just to gather information?
There's two objectives. Objective 1, and the primary objective, close the portal, stop stuff from coming through. The secondary objective, and the one that we are willing to pay very generously for, is if you can obtain whatever item it is that they are using to create these portals.
How much are we talking pay-wise per item? I'm not sure how many items we're looking for, but humor me if there's what per item.
We think it's just one item, but however many it is, if find it within their building and bring it back. You just close the portal at 5,000 gold. If you can bring back this item, 45,000. More.
So we're looking at a 5K for closing the portal, 50,000 if we get the item that's been opening the portal as well.
Yes, and bring it back to us in...
In usable function.
Yes.
That's a hard offer to turn down.
That's on top of the 4,000, 2,000 experience for each objective.
Ooh. I could probably pay somebody to make me stronger with that kind of XP. I can just imagine him in World Universe. Think of the experience you'll get when you do it too. You'll be stronger afterwards.
Speaking of which, how much experience did we gain?
You should be at 11234.
Yeah, we got like what 1,500 or something like that for the first quest, and then 2K for completing the drug quest after spending money.
Gotcha.
So yeah, 11234, like Colin said, is where we're at.
Yeah.
So that would quest, if we got the secondary objective too, would tick us over to 6, and that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be.
Do you have any time frame for when this needs to be completed by?
It's urgent, but we're willing to wait until after you've rested for you to investigate it. But you're more familiar with these people than us are. Your expertise might be beneficial.
I'm willing to go for it. That sounds like quite the payout that I'm looking for. How does everybody else fare with that?
I'm in agreement. I am not as familiar with this cult as you are, but cults in the city tend to be bad for business, for everybody.
The only question I've got is, do you have any idea about how many individuals there will be that we'll have to deal with in order to attain what you're looking for?
There could easily be a dozen people there. It's hard to say for sure. I suppose with the proper tactics, you could get the item without dispatching any of them.
Do you happen to know what item they might be using, or is that not information that we've discovered yet?
We've been trying to get it, but they've been extremely secretive about it. We've only picked up that there is some sort of item that they're using.
I suppose after the last mishap for them at the church, they would most likely be way more secretive about it.
Yes.
That the last time they got
Your work was thorough last time, but
pushed in?
yeah, they have learned their lesson after you thoroughly whipped them last time.
Do we have? So we do know what lodge they're working around.
Yes,
correct?
we do know where they're located.
It's a matter of figuring out what secret rooms they probably have hidden in doing it. I can't imagine they would do it very openly. They've got to be doing it somewhere rather discreetly in the building behind a bunch of security and safety measures.
We can only presume as much. We've not been able to get inside ourselves yet.
Well, I can't say no to an offer like that either way. Whether everybody else is in or not, I'm in on that.
I am too.
As am I.
Ah, good. Very well, very well.
We'll look into it in about a week or so after we've gotten ourselves prepared.
Of
taken
course.
a rest, upgraded our own gear before we do that, because this... I'm expecting this going to be rather bloody, though. If we can avoid it, that would be nice.
Of course, of course.
Yes. What was our payout, or are we just dumping everything over to the other one?
If we just close the portals, we'll get 5,000 gold. If we
No.
close the portal,
Current.
Current.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
Do you have the gold at all, by chance?
Let me take a look.
You would have gotten 1250 and then lost 750 to pay for the other task.
Yes, so plus
So
500. Yeah.
Plus 500 is where we're at after all this. That allowed us
All right.
to complete the drug loan payments too.
Excellent.
We didn't get the weapons from that, but nobody was really using those anyway. So just getting the net gain of money and a lot of XP is pretty good.
Yeah.
And you kept the drug seller happy. Quest is marked off.
Yep, we got the quest completed, so the guild is happy. Yep, so take a long rest, I assume, next.
Yep.
I don't know if we have Elena's taking Doggo outside, and I need to take mine outside too. I'll probably
Yeah.
do a bunch of stuff like buying a bunch of potions because I got a lot of fucking money. I'll buy a lot of shit before we go on the next one. Because if we get that, that's 12,500 gold coming in. That's worth spending all my money on for.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think getting some healing potions and doing the long rest and then calling it an evening would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Get my long rest in real quick.
And healing pots are 50 per.
Yeah, 50 for the basic ones. The nicer ones go up from there.
What are the various levels? Do you have like a chart you can just drop into the chat?
Let me see. I don't think I've got a chart, but
Would it be in the items, maybe?
I mean it tells what they are, but it doesn't have the prices there.
Ah, okay.
Um, let's see. Yeah, regular 2d4 plus 2 potion of healing is going to be 50 gold. I'll probably just fill in the gold since there's a price here on these. The greater healing, the 44 plus 4 is going to be about 200. Superior, which is 84 plus 8. Oh, around about 1,000 gold. And then Supreme, the 10d4 plus 20 is a full 2,000 gold each.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get 2 of the superior and 1 of the regular.
Okay.
How much gold do we all have right now? Because I haven't updated gold or levels in a while. My apologies, and thank you for managing all that.
Yeah, no problem. You're currently sitting at um just shy of 3,000 gold. You've got about 2,700.
Nice.
I'd always forget that I'm quite loaded on money because I've taken a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2,000 gold and 280 80 plat on top of that.
Yeah, you've got some
Well,
cash there.
Semi doesn't need a large bank as long as it can supply drink and company.
Mm-hmm.
Considering both of those are free in the guild.
So I guess I don't need any money.
You just work
Semi
for
just
the thrill of it now.
I mean, basically, yeah.
The only other thing I would be looking for is probably studded leather armor.
Yeah, that is certainly doable.
I would trade in my leather armor and pay the difference.
Yeah, let's see. You've got regular leather?
Yeah. I'm assuming only like half value, so like 5 gold.
Yeah, you get 5 gold for trade-in, and then a studded leather is going to be 45, so...
160, or is what I'll have left because it'll be 40 gold.
Yep.
Alright, so I will remove the leather, add studded, ba-dump, and equip.
Very
Ta-da.
nice.
Now, out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
is shield, would that interfere with my spellcasting abilities at all?
Probably.
Could you verify whether or not it would? Because if it wouldn't, it's a free bump in my armor class because I'm generally usually without a weapon unless it's like shooting off the light crossbow for some reason.
Yeah, so you would need something like the Warcaster feat,
Ah,
which
okay.
gives you, among other things, the ability to perform somatic components of spells even when you have a weapon or a shield in one or both hands.
Okay, doke.
Alright. I don't know how much longer Lena will be, but I think we're at a good point to end it for the night, unless anyone else has something else they would like to. Hey, welcome
I'll
back.
look at mine when I get back because I need to take my dog out. He's getting real antsy. It's been a few hours quite a while. So I'll message you with like shopping and all that I want to do later.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll do mine later too.
Yep.
I gotta go.
Peace.
Sounds
Have a
good.
good night, guys. Thanks
Hey, you
again
too.
for hosting, Colin.
See ya.
Yep. It was a fun night. See ya.